low-key one of the new parts about playing Ultimate and learning the new meta playing against Steve.
New meta.
Is the stage picks against
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
kind of interesting.
It is.
The stage environment, how that affects the material game,
Absolutely.
stuff like that. That's kind of fun.
Wow, straight out the gate, jab, forward air combos.
So even starting with the story of this set, has Goosey Boy ever beaten Crayon Muncher?
Yes, they played before, Goosey has taken sets recently.
Okay.
Yeah, so Crayon Muncher sometimes loses sometimes. But mostly it's in Crayon Muncher's favor, absolutely.
Gotcha.
That forward smash, that's a favorite, right?
Yep.
Play it in those blocks, making you, that is ridiculous.
The classic Steve.
Yeah.
Yep.
17-0 on the new stock here. Ike, I don't know how Ike deals with the blocks. They're pretty. Ike has some pretty solid moves, like large moves that deal enough damage to break the blocks, but they are fairly committal, right?
Yes. That I feel like the biggest problem with this character, a lot of his best moves, quite laggy, not very safe.
Another down air taking that stock. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Got to use the diamond. Not surprising.
And Ike also not the lightest character of all
no,
time.
absolutely
either.
not. But Anvil don't care.
I guess not. No. And now we're getting forced into some
parry
seriously rough situations. Steve has now got diamond, is 4+ on shield, and will just force you into a true 50-50 off roll. Great stuff.
Yeah. Smithereens looking for that back hit there. No diamond in this stock. Gonna probably make a stone pickaxe apparently. Goosey's put up a fight here. After the first two stocks taken in pretty much under a minute.
Yeah,
and
using
then
the platforms well to
absolutely get out of the way of it. Yeah, I'm doing those nil combos. I'm not sure if that one was a nil combo, if it was just a regular one. Surely an up tilt there. Up to
the
back
blocks,
air.
like you say, the blocks so good at forcing the recovery.
The low recovery.
Yeah. And the game's over.
And the game's over. Yeah. That was what? Almost just under 2 minutes. Boom.
Wabam,
Yeah.
Steve. I am the one who blocks.
Yeah, I am the one who blocks. I was saying, Crayon Muncher plays the Tennis Steve, which is a strange pick, some may say.
Oh.
But the reason he plays it is because when we used to play PS3 Minecraft back in the day, he was always player 2, and that was the default skin for the PS3 Minecraft.
That is so
yeah,
cute.
so it actually is. It's actually so sweet.
That's the cutest thing ever.
I know. So he's stuck with the Tennis Steve, which is kind of nice.
Dude, nothing like some sibling Minecraft worlds to sort of bring back the good memories.
Good. And then you got to play Steve and Steve in this game.
And then you play Steve. Yeah, Steve is a waking nightmare. That is a
absolutely. He's the one not upside, but the silver lining I guess for Steve is that the Steves have to learn every matchup, right?
Yes.
But people only ever have to learn the Steve matchup. You know what I mean? Like everyone's got to learn the Steve matchup, but Steve has to learn everyone's matchup.
Yeah,
it isn't the best thing ever, but it's something.
That's true. That's true.
Surely you're punished there.
And to be honest, if you're playing Ultimate and you don't know the Steve matchup, you're either Australian or you're making a big mistake.
Absolutely. You're not playing seriously if you don't actually have the plan against Steve, because this character is the meta.
Not only is he popular, but he's incredibly meta. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fun to play if you like him. He's very good and not too tricky at low level as well. That was very good edge guard.
Yeah, nice.
Was he taking a lead for the first time in this set?
Call out on the minecart. That is crucial, but the disadvantage.
That minecart is kind of what you got to learn. That minecart, the down air, playing around blocks and learning to be aggressive through the blocks or over the blocks.
And Goosey getting a couple reads, feeling themselves, but just pushing too far on the disadvantage, not respecting
taking advantage of the grab.
Good VI will save.
Yeah. Crayon Muncher getting back to stage here with the minecart. Yeah, return easy as up tilt combos, forward air. Yeah, and suddenly you're at 74, and you only got the wood. So Crayon Muncher is seeded 5th today, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Goosey seeded 21st. So not super surprising the outcome of this so far. But Goosey has lost sets to the Crayon Muncher recently. Like it's not out of the question because these guys play all the time. They're Wellington locals.
Oh, and I liked the block before up smashing actually, because I think you fall out. I think if you're on the Smashville platform, I believe
you don't get your end lag on the up smash, that's kind of the downside of the move. That's pretty got a lot of end lag.
That's a good.
Yeah,
point.
see, look what I mean. The dash attack did break the blocks, but it left
Too
Goosey
vulnerable.
so vulnerable, right? And then what is Steve good at apart from? There you go.
There you go. Okay, F tilt a good move there.
Getting the diamond ready though.
Yeah.
22 from that,
that
from that back
actually
air.
low-key losing that stock buff.
Yeah, literally.
Crayon Muncher.
Currently at 71. Currently at 71.
Oh man, and the block, even blocking the little drift that Ike has.
Also, like Ike having such a linear recovery with the side B or the up B, right? That are just kind of
yeah, too much on the stage. Want to jump? I'm gonna back air with the best back air in the game.
It's pretty
right.
yeah. But that is 2-0 to Crayon Muncher. I wonder if the Steves will fight at some point. That'll be fun to watch.
Oh yeah,
well, fun, but you know.
Who would that be? That's
cathartic,
Tim
I feel, maybe.
Tim